Well, today is Safer Internet Day, an annual effort to raise awareness about some of the biggest issues and safety concerns online. And when it comes to our kids, a safe internet is a necessity.
Yeah, so here to talk about being safe online is FBI Supervisory Special Agent Isaac DeLong and Detective Chad Opitz from Beaverton PD. Thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So we were talking about, when it comes to kids online, parents have their work cut out for them these days. It's tough, but how important is it to keep that dialogue open with kids?
It's extremely important for the parents to just have that constant line of communication with their child about apps they're using, social media in general, and having that communication, you can have them at least educate them about the pitfalls. One, as parents, it's very easy to go online and to research what the positives and negatives about each social media platform, each app is, and then that way you can communicate with your child, and so they're not surprised. Cause I think a lot of the cases that we get, or just the issues that come up, are from kids that aren't expecting when somebody that is significantly older or a stranger approaches them on social media. And so having them know what to expect and not be surprised, that way they can feel good about coming back to their parents and saying, okay, this happened, and then working to prevent that from happening again.
Right. So I have a 10 and a 12-year-old, and I look at, their TikTok is one of the big places where I know child predators are, but there are a lot of kids on there. How do you know? I go through the messages that they get, or Instagram, and try to figure out, like, is this really a kid or is this an old person? What are the ways that parents can figure that stuff out and keep their kids safe?
I think a good guideline is to just, as Chad said, to make sure that there's that open communication. And in general, if your child doesn't know the person in real life and you're not familiar with that child, they shouldn't be friends with them online. And it's not just TikTok and social media, but basically any device that's connected to the internet now can lead to children being exploited. So now video games have messaging capabilities, and it's really important to maintain that open communication and to ensure that the people that your children are communicating with are people that they know in real life.
Right. Now, we don't want to scare parents, but you guys in your line of work are dealing with this, or trying to find, these predators and kind of the worst online before anything bad happens. But how prevalent is this activity on some of these apps, and how easy is it for predators to target kids?
I think it's super easy, unfortunately, because a lot of these apps are not any type of verification that needing when you make an account. They don't verify who you are. And I tell people, I tell parents, I tell kids, if I'm able to, our operations we do, if I'm able to pose as a 12 or 13-year-old girl and to pass that all the way through when the predator or the offender comes to see me thinking he's meeting a 12 or 13-year-old girl, then it's very easy for these offenders, these predators, to pose as anybody they want. So it's extremely hard for us and for the users to actually know that you were talking about. I don't think there's any way to go through the messages, because you can pose as anybody you want to be without that verification.
Yeah, it's terrifying as a parent. Is there quickly an app that parents can download where they can just kind of monitor like everything their kids are doing that makes it easy?
Well, a lot of the internet service providers have filters. A lot of Apple, there's all sorts of filters that you can use to limit the amount of time your kids spend on the internet, limit the amount of social media time that they have. But I think it all falls back to open communication between parents, kids.
Okay.
Yeah, that communication's so key. Well, Special Agent DeLong, Detective Opitz, we appreciate you both being here. I know there's going to be a lot more that we can put up online. If more resources from the FBI, if you're interested in learning more to help out your kids today. Thank you.
It's close to home to a lot of people like me in the thick of it right now. Yeah.